that is so quick to clickbait that everyone's just posting stuff and saying all stuff and just so much stuff. But I'm so glad I've just left it to those that believe they know better. You get me? And that's what sometimes we have to do. We have to just leave it to those that think they know better. Yeah, because this is madness. Madness are going in the fucking world. Be a madness are going in the world. Why is this wire pissing me off today? Yeah. Be a madness going on in the world, my people. Psh, don't know what's happening. I just see a lot of people that don't actually mean the community no frigging good. They just do whatever they want. No repercussions. No one don't want to stand accountable for shit. Sad, man. As people with voices, because remember this, you know, they always said that the singers and players of instruments will always be there, you know. And I always ask to do what? Singers and players of instrument will be there to do what? To stand up with their cameras. Or to talk about things after the fact. Yovers, or what? Just to get a little liking on their page. I don't believe that most people are as concerned as they claim they are. I don't. No, I don't. What's this guy's name? I forgot the freaking brother's name. The brother who collect all the money for the funding for Croydon. That guy. What's his name? I forgot his name. But it's going to come back to me in a minute. But these people need to be held accountable as to where these monies are going. Because there's a lot of community centres that are closed. Derelict buildings in many of the communities in South London. Derelict community buildings that hasn't been open for a number of years. It has all the facilities inside the building. There's no one to run the building. That building was created for the children and for the youth to be able to have a space to be creative, and for mummy and, you know, single parent mothers, them to get some space to prepare food and whatever, while the children are being monitored in these spaces. You see, if it's not a systematical thing, like I'm saying, this whole thing is all systematical and they don't care what's going on because they set it for it to happen the exact same way that you're seeing it play out right now underneath our nose. And a lot of us think it's some, look at what's happened. Oh shit, big surprise. There's no surprise to the powers that be. The people that set things in motion, there's no surprise to those. It's only a surprise to us because it only affects us. It don't affect them. They put it in motion for it to work against us. So all when we're working, thinking we're doing the best work, we're working against each other. We're not working for the greater good of nothing out there. We're working in aid of portraying that we're better than the next guy beside us, rather than teaming up with the guy beside us. You see the maths? You see the brainwash? As a man get a little small man, he wants to buy the best clothes in the shop and walk around the ends with the man them where you know that them man they can barely buy our food for the day. You see what I'm saying? No one ain't trying to uplift nobody. No one ain't caring about others, bro. No one, like, wake the hell up, people, man. The place is so corrupt and so mad. Like, before people care about the parents, before people care about putting their self in the parents' position and trying to see what could they be going through at this moment in time, the mindset, the thoughts, all of that. Like, put yourself, be considerate. No one ain't doing that. Everyone's online posting this little girl's picture, not like this little girl hasn't got parents that's bawling their eyes out for this little girl. And you lot are just taking it like it's just some everyday news and posting and posting and posting for the likes and the comments and fuckery. But that's somebody's child. And let that have been my child. I swear to God, enough of you people, you don't even know. Yeah, you lot are taking this thing for some frigging joke. These are people's children. These are children. These are minors. These are not adults. These are not grown greyback people. These are little kids, bruv. People are even out there posting up wrong use pictures online and not understanding the dangers of that alone. There's a lot that needs to be fixed in our community, bruv. And even some of us that think we're doing the greatest thing, like we got the best intentions, yeah, but we need to be told when you're wrong. And we as the people shouldn't be shy to hear when we're wrong and know when to correct certain things. But this what I'm seeing ain't right, bro. Jano Star. The whole thing ain't right, brethren. It's not right, bruv. The stories that I'm hearing, it's all conflicting and mad. I don't know what to believe. I'm not even trying to believe fuck all that I'm hearing on social media, in the chit chats, people's Chinese whispers. I'm not hearing none of that rubbish. When the court case proceeds, then we will get the information that is info, the right info. Right now, everybody's just speculating what they think it is, who they think it is. This little chat that they get from this place, this little chat where they get from that place. Is it the girl's boyfriend? All of this stuff, like, bro, look, it's better when it is a case like this where it's two minors and it is being already put in the hands of the law. The law has to do what they're doing. The law, alongside social services, has to come together combined and figure out what's just gone on. It's not for us. It's not like the person or the perpetrator is at large. If the person was at large, I'll understand if there was a person's face that we needed to track down. I would get that. But the person has been apprehended within less than 2 hours of the incident happening. But my problem is, everybody that's going online and trying to get a clickbait off of the story, that pisses me off. And that's all I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anybody that's clearly concerned. I'm seeing people that are looking for their own personal gains for social media, jumping up and saying what they like, jumping up and posting what they like, and believing that they've got everything's factual and, you know what I mean, it's being checked and all of this stuff. It is crazy, bruv. Peeps, I don't even know where this is going, but I just know that we're just making bare mistakes on top of mistakes. On top of more mistakes, on top of more. Let me bring you lot closer, 1 minute. Yeah, on top of more mistakes, you get me? Time you big up yourself. Yeah? Proper joke thing. And the wickedest thing is, we are supposed to know better. We're supposed to be what we're calling leaders of. I'm not no leader. Like I said, I'm not even no one's role model. I'm just a good guy. Individually, you get me? But overall, we want to call ourselves this and that. We want to be praised as this and that. We want to take awards on this and that. Let me show you something. Yo, TZ, come and give me a link when you're ready, my bro, God. Supposed to call you as well, but you know I've been overwhelmed with stuff. But give me a link when you're ready, my fam, if you're free, right? So yeah, back to what I'm saying, my people. Like, we got to know what we're doing. When you want to take up a responsibility of standing up and being a voice for the community which we want to represent, we got to listen to that community when the community is telling us, say, yo, pause, you know, you're wrong, you know, pause, you know, oi, 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 red flag, nah, you're wrong, fam. If we can't listen to our people, brethren, then we think we're bigger than the people, and that's wrong. Anthony King, thank you. You see that little blow, out there, so our teeth do all of the money them up in our Croydon where the youth them ain't got nothing. In Croydon, the youth them ain't got fuck all in Croydon. And I don't want to hear about no little under 8s and under 7s little programs. Them things should standardly be there for them youths. It shouldn't have to go through funding for them youths there to have something for them to go to and be a part of. You're mad. We're talking about the youth them that are getting stabbed. They claimed that there was no stabbing, no youths had been killed in Croydon for a number of years. Are they crazy? Are they crazy? What's the brother's name again? I had to write down this that boy's name. Anthony King. Anthony friggin' King. And when you hear this brother talk, you know he's not somebody that, and I'm not here to beat down my people, but I already can clearly see who's been skanking the community the whole time. And it's people like those that are the core problems those people that get the funding and don't do what they're supposed to do with the money. They're the problem. So you see, like, the government can say, but we've given 600 million or 600,000 or 700,000 to this borough of whatever. And that is to tackle this, this, and this. This is not to tackle, this is not for the police force. This is not for this is not for This is to tackle the youth on youth violence in this borough or in this county. And we would like all of this money to be spent in that area. So hold on. How comes we can't see the creative spaces for these young men? If you go online and look for a creative space, it's a creative space that they're trying to rent you. So where is the space that the government claims that they've given the funding to Anthony King and others, and the youth them of Croydon, Fulton Heath and so forth have got nothing to show for it? Now, honestly, man, we can't rob the youth them of their future, you know. If the youth them look around themselves and see that they don't have a future because they don't see no open doors for them, then who's wrong? When they go and do foolishness like what we're hearing taking place, who's wrong? Because the difference is when you open up community centres and you have a safe place for these youths them to be themselves, be creative. They're being guided. They are being watched. They are being monitored. There's so many things to this umbrella and this roof. It's not just a free for all. You're not just allowed to this. They're being monitored, bruv. They've got key workers inside the building that still follows them outside the building. Because as much as we trying to safeguard them from doing other things to other people, we want to safeguard them from other people doing shit to them as well. It's crazy, bro. Look, man. I don't know. I just know, say, yo, we're going down a route. We're going down a road that it don't make sense to me. You see what I'm saying? All of the brothers and sisters, we know when we're doing something wrong. We've been told we need to act on that. We don't want to sit quietly on that. We want to act on when we're wrong and correct it quickly. Don't let the wrong sit there for so long to the point when it comes to the point you're supposed to correct it, it's too late. Because all the damage is already done. And that's what we need to cut out, bro. Trust me, it's mad. My people, I hope everyone's good enough. You know the choppings. Yeah, man. Sasha, big up yourself. Tammy, big up yourself. Rickos, big up yourself. Shaw, big up yourself. Colin Baker, my bro, God, you know the choppings. Quincy gang, big up yourself, my G. Manners. OBF sound system, my family. Manners and respect all of my family, them over in France. All to love my families. Yeah. We need to do better as a community, though. We need to speak up when it's time to speak up. And speak to the right person. Don't just so about it. We need to contact the right person and speak to them. Tell them that they're wrong. They say, no, we can't be doing this. Like, the families of the little girl must be grieving like, whoa. And we're only thinking about the families of the little girl. There's so many school children that love that little girl, you know. That was her age group that is really finding it hard to come to terms with what's happened. But all of you elders that are not in the children's age group, that are older than the children, are posting this little girl's face. Now, to just post a minor is not something that you can just do on social media. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand this, but a child of 15 has a guardian, a mother, a father, parents, you know, like that. You are not allowed to just post a child's picture on social media. It's against the law if you didn't know that. Go up on the social services website and it will tell you all the do's and the don'ts when it regards children, bro. We can't cross certain lines. And as adults, I thought we knew better. I thought we, as adults, knew better. Like, we've got all the biggest words and all the perfect things to say when it's time. But I thought we knew better when it's time. It's all right for media not to care, bro, but or sis. But you see, when it comes to the adults supposed to know better when it comes to the youth them and dealing with the youth them. And it's something that's already been dealt with and is in the process of being dealt with. You get me? Like, there's no outstanding thing for the community to do. Somebody's lost their life. Somebody's in custody. That person that is in custody is the person that has taken that person's life. There's nothing for us as the community to do more than to comfort the family of the lost person or the lost child. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anything else that we're doing is going to be against the family's wishes, I would think. I would totally believe in my whole heart of hearts that everything else, posting the little girl and a constant reminder of their loss, is not what the family's going to want. So to those that have done it for the clickbait and for the likes and for the comments, powers to you guys. I hope you've done it. I hope you feel good about what you've done. But there's families that are grieving and there's little children that couldn't go. There's 8 schools that was in Croydon, brethren. 8 schools bawling. 8 schools of children crying for this little girl. So you know it's affecting a lot of the young youths. So for you lot to just be posting and you lot don't even know the half of the story, you don't even know the real story. None of us do yet. But we're just posting away and, yeah, sure. Social media, yes, sir. Yes, social media is a dangerous thing. Social media is a dangerous thing. It's going to get enough of us killed. It's going to get a lot of us hurt. It's going to get a lot of us put up in harm's way. It's going to get a lot of us rascal dangling from one tree or something. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know when to stop and don't know when to pause for a minute. Some kind words of condolences, yeah. But loud posting the little girl. Loud posting the little boys. That's not even the boy. Putting the little boys in danger. All of the people that's posting, just stop posting, please, for a moment. If you got an opinion on the situation, cool. But posting the little girl, you got man going on TikTok, finding the little girl's TikTok, posting all the stories and stuff. I'm thinking this is actually madness, you know. And this is adults doing this, you know. This is adults doing this, you know. This is not the youths, them, their age group, their peers. No, this is adults that have children that's supposed to know friggin' better doing this. All right then. So just understand where I'm coming from with this. Like, I got children and I got 2 daughters and two sons. And I'm very, 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 like, you see, when it comes to my daughters, them, there's no negotiation there. There's no partiality and there's no negotiation and there's no brethren. It is like this and that is it. And anyone come tell me no sad story, I'm sorry for even the messenger that's going to bring me them news. I even dare you forget their head bust just for bringing me them news there. I don't want to hear that. Because we don't live our life for them kind of thing there for reach we. And I don't know what else is going on in the background. But I'm just saying, we don't want to hear that kind of shit. Ever. Ever. We might blame the TikToks and all, or whatever we might blame, you know, Angel. But here where it is, TikTok is more for the youth, them. Their age group, them school kids, them, they've all got a TikTok. They had TikTok before any of us, our age group, has got TikTok today. They are the same ones that made us know that if we go and do anything stupid on TikTok, we can go viral. It's the youth, them, that bust that to us. So it's only right that it's going to be toxic, and it's only right that it's going to be full of a bag of things that should be regulated, that needs to be a bit more monitored than boom, bang, bang. But it's not. Because it started off as a youth man thing. It was never a grown person's thing. So I'm saying, like, Facebook was more business and adult kind of settings. The youth, them, TikTok is their thing. Snapchat's their thing. That's their thing. That's not for grown folks, to be fair. So I'm saying, so we're going to look at it and see it that way, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? We will look at it that way. But for them, that's the norm for them. That's absolutely their norm. For us, that's irregular. That's abnormal. For them, that's just normal. You see what I'm saying? For us to see somebody getting killed on camera or somebody you understand? All of that's abnormal for us. For them, that's normal to them because they were born within that. So it's kind of mad. Trust me. See what I'm saying? Making money as well. A lot of people are using these scenarios to make money as their platforms are monetized, and that's all they care about is the clickbaiting because it helps their pocket. And once again, like, I mean, nothing to do with me is monetized apart from my music. And when I come live and I actually make music live, or I'm speaking about something, I'm definitely not promoting music when I'm speaking like this. So I'm saying, so there's nothing to be monetized over here when it comes to like reasoning about what affects us in our communities, what affects us in life in general, like right now, like just what's going on in life right now. No one should be making any money off of what's going on right now in life right now. But a lot of people are trying their hardest to seek revenue from a lot of heartaches and a lot of people's dark moments and, you know what I mean, dark hours and shit. That's what people like that. It's not just that they like it, but now they want to monetize and capitalize off of that. And these things is what hurts my heart. I saw something just now before I went live. A young man saw a young lady sitting on the floor outside one store. And these things always grate at me. I just don't know why anyone frigging does it. So you film yourself helping this young lady. Oh, this young lady hasn't got anything. Do you want anything in the store? Yeah, go and get anything you want. So he follows the young lady around and films the young lady, films her face and shit. The woman saying that she got an 8-month-old baby. And he's saying, yeah, man, if you will just get anything you need for your baby, man. And he's filming up in the girl's face. I'm saying, but bro, you see, if you're going to help people, especially people in dire straits like that, please, because you will never, ever find footage unless there's someone across the road that's caught me in the act or someone on the next hour that's maybe somewhat, but you will never, ever catch a clip coming from my phone or anyone in my circle filming me helping somebody else. You will never find that. I hate people that do that. Just why? In the end, when the man bought the shopping for the young lady and then turned around and said he's going to give her $60, gave her the $60, and then it's like he was lost for words from there. He's saying thank you to the lady. And I'm saying, well, you clearly just done this just for the, what's the point? What is the point? Why are we doing, most of what we're doing it for likes. We're not doing it because we want to do it. We're not doing it because we think that it's right to do it. We're not doing it because the Most High has blessed us and put us in a good position to that when we see other people in a position that we can change that position for them. No, we don't do it for that. We do it because we want other people to look at us and say, good on you, man. Good on you. Like pat on the back and buy you a couple of flipping boiled eggs. Is that what this is about? Big up Rambo, my big brother. If this is what this is all about, I don't want no part of it. I will be there when it's survival skills time and you lot might need my skills at some point. I'll be there for that. But all of this, what I'm seeing going on right now, I'm ashamed of some of the people that I know doing what they claim they're doing and seeing some of this shit. To me, it's stupid. Because we're supposed to know better and we are the adults. And if we can't get it right as the adults, how the hell can we expect the younger youths to look up to us? Who are we? Who are we to be looked up? Don't look up to me. Do you understand? Don't look up to me. I'm not no one's role model. Only respect me when you see me doing the correct things. Don't rate me for what you think. Oh, that's gangster. Don't rate me for that. Respect me when you see me doing what is the rightful things, brother and sisters. And that is it. Because a man's just a man. A man's going to make mistakes. A man's going to falter. A man's going to flop sometimes. A man's going to pick up their stuff. That's life. But man's liberty, brethren, is going to speak volumes. It's dehumanizing, but no one cares until it's them. People lack empathy and common sense. Empress since forever, you're so right. You're so right. You hit the nail on the end there. A whole heap of things, man. Trust me, man. No jokes. Well, I read him in the background, you know. Yeah. No jokes. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm plugged in there. Yeah, I apologize for that, peeps. I don't know why I was plugged in over there. Child, that's how it got sometime. Basically, we need to know how to do better. We need to do better. Or we need to, what? If we can't do better, and we can't listen to each other, and we can't be disciplined by the same community that we claim that we serve. If we serve in a community, that community is supposed to can discipline us. If the community sees us straying from topic, straying from the narrative of what we're supposed to be working on or working with, the community is supposed to can discipline us and say, but hold on, you done. And if the community can't do that, then we need to pack up our gloves and leave it alone, because it's clearly not for us. And that's just facts. But who am I? I ain't got all the answers at all. I'm just speaking from what I see, and I just think, raw, is that what's going on? Is that what this is? I want no part of that. My heart goes out to the parents that's lost their daughter, and the parents of the young man also that's in custody, because you see, with things like this, what people forget is that the family of the deceased is gonna need some space to grieve, some space to get their thoughts together as to where do they go from here, especially when it's a child that has gelled the family together. For, like, you know, them kind of families when such a beautiful little child keeps the family together. That child's gone, you know, it creates a rift within the family. So the family needs time to build that bond back again and step as one and know how to step as one. Us as a community online are not doing them any favors by posting up the little girl's picture every 2 seconds and changing the captions, and it's just all over the place. And I just think that that's totally unfair for the young boy. The young boy's parents and family is going to be going through it as well, because we all know how this thing goes, where threat starts going all over the place. When people find out who really did what and whatever, their whole family, them have to move and one bag of things. So posting up the wrong child is not what you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it really does pay to do your due diligence in these kind of cases and get the info right. And if we know we're at a delicate point where it's only just happened, everyone's going to be saying this and that and that and this, but we're never going to get to the bottom of it until it's time for the case to be heard. Only when it's time for the case to be heard will we hear the facts. And that's what we need to sit back and hold tight and be patient for. Until then, we need to respect the family's wishes, as they've spoken already. And they've said we should respect their privacy for a peace and just understand the situation. It's not easy to lose somebody, much less a child that you know what I mean, a child that you love, your child. No, it's not easy. London Open TV, big up yourself, my brother, man. Yeah, manners and beer love every time, bro. Yeah, and London Open TV was the first one to expose Anthony King as well. So big up yourself, my broker. You saw it before I heard anything. You get me? But yeah, we need to do better, man. As a community, we with the voices, we singers and players of instrument, we that claim we're community leaders, we have to start doing better. That's all I come online to say, you know. That's all I come online to say, cause I tell you what, the things that big up yourself, my family, the things that I've seen posted has brought, it's really just really opened some wounds. Like, I'm like, Rod, those parents and the family members of that child, dread. You even got that same Anthony guy trying to portray that he was the first one on the scene, and you know, we tried, and he's all crying, and I'm saying this is a madness for social media. This is what a man them's doing. Man them can't even be sincere, because if you look on the clip, the man he's smiling and He's pretending to cry, but you're smiling at the same time in the same clip. In this, I'm confused. Then what are we doing? The messages are clearly mixed, my bro. Catherine, man, as I respect Catherine, sorry, I'm a little distant away from the phone, so I apologize. So I'm saying, like, wow, man. If we're not passionate about something, we should leave it alone, brethren. We ain't gonna do stuff the proper way, leave it alone, brethren. When we're doing these kind of works, there is no excuses for mistakes. There will be no excuses for, oh, I just didn't do this, or I didn't have the time, and I should have had the time, and I did. All those things in the public eye of the public is what we call just excuses. Sloppy work. Sloppy work. And that's what we're doing. We're doing sloppy work and expecting to get praise for it, expecting to get rewarded for it, awarded for it. Sloppy work. Let me show you something. 20 odd years in the music game, brethren. I've never had an award in my life. I don't work for awards, brethren, because you know what? My legacy is the reward. You know, being for real, people can't award me. Do you understand? Come on, my work is not about awards. My life is the reward and the award. Are you crazy? But not everybody thinks like me. When I'm no longer here is when you lot will see the work. The work. And while I'm here, it's just work anyway. You get me? It continues. But until that day, you lot won't know the half of the work that we put in. Because we're not doing it to get the likes off of that. But in time, you will know. Unless some other people decide to talk about some stuff. But you won't hear it come from me. Definitely is a savior, man. Yeah, and music, being able to create music should be in every borough. You know what I mean? The youth them should have an opportunity to be creative, make clothes. If they're into dancing, if they're in, like, all the fun things that children, every child likes these things. So how comes we ain't readily got this available for them and their talents? Why do we not have these things readily for them and their talents? As well as AI is the new theme, it's the new thing. So we should have somebody in the community centers teaching these young youths how to work the system, how to use the system, how to manipulate it if so be it. I mean, how to be a part of it, for frig's sake. Otherwise it's going to be against you. Yeah, because they're just out for the funding. It's true. And that's all I've seen, and that's why I've stepped back. That's why I've taken a step back from all of that, because people think I need the funding. I don't need the funding. The youth them need the funding, yeah. The youth them need the funding, yes. I personally only need a building. I don't need funding. I just need a building. Give me a building, I'll show you what I do with that building. I'll turn that place into a madness for these youths. I'll turn that place into a madness for these, as well as a safe haven for these youths. Yeah? It won't just be a community center. It will be a place, it will be a safeguarding spot as well, where we will have 24-hour access, and we will have security that can sit there 24 hours. And if we need to take a youth off the road, then we can have that youth right there with us. The building has showers, it has changing rooms, it's got flipping rooms. If you want to make a room, create a room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms, 4 rooms. You get buildings, you know. People are thinking it's just like some little one room just to do a workshop. No, you can get a whole complex to do workshops with the youths them. But instead of getting the complex, the community leaders have been taking the money, pocketing it between them, and the youth them don't get what they're supposed to get. This has been happening from when I was a child, going to Stockholm Community Centre. You know what I mean? The elders would always pocket the money. One or two coach taking us Littlehampton or one of them little places, but the rest of the money was already pocketed and nothing else was built for the youth them. Forward through life and you'll see the same pattern. You can hear it in different ways of explanation, but if you want to simplify it, look at the pattern of everything. And I'm sure you see the same pattern all the way down the line, and you can see why it's the same pattern. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of people they're pocketing the youth them's money. This money is not for the people that are working, doing the job. So I'm saying, you're supposed to be giving back, but you're looking to take from. So how are you giving back to the youths if you're taking from the youths? I want someone to break it down and make it make sense to me. If the government is got a pocket of, they've got a pot, and they say, okay, we're going to issue this much to the community. Boom. It goes through these hands, whatever else. And, you know, whatever organization gets hold of it through doing the necessary funding, flipping applications. Okay. They get the funding. The funding is for them to build or have a building where they can house all of these different things under the one roof. Instead of them, investing the money in expanding the space that they've got to house the things that they need, to then be able to house the numbers of youths that are out there on the street that is going to be creative, that needs that space. They prefer to pocket that little change in their pocket between a handful of people. Because it's not just one person that pockets it. It's a handful of them that don't mind taking the little backhanders and shutting their mouths. But the youth them are the ones that gets left out in the cold. The youth them are the same ones that are shortchanged. The youth them are the same ones that's left to stand outside Morley's and KFC and these places and commit mischief on the estates. And then we are the same ones that blame the youth them, but we're not looking at the blame, which is the Anthony Kings and people of those natures that are not doing what they're supposed to do. The 700,000 that is not accounted for, that he needs to account for, and all the others that are amongst him, may I add. The youth them want to know where their money's gone, because they're supposed to be able to be creative, and you are supposed to be creating a safe place for them and for people to be able to come in and teach them life skills, teach them how to be an entrepreneur, show them the steps and guide them through the steps. Teach them if it's production that they want to learn how to do, you teach them that. We've got programs for that. If it's cookery and textiles and these things, we teach them those things. We're not teaching the youths them fuck all. We're actually here standing up, saying a few good words online, and then standing up thinking that we're going to get funding. For what are we doing? I'm a product of that. So you got to explain to me, what is it you're actually bringing to the table? What are you doing? Funding, how much funding have you had? And for how long? What have you done with that funding? 750,000. So I'm saying, my bro. So I'm saying that's a hell of a lot. And you're going to tell me, say, the youth them in Croydon they haven't got a building. There isn't an industrial building for the youth them of Croydon and Fortinleaf to go to and be creative. Are you mad? So every single child has to stand on the road amongst the other set of youths them that are warring each other, even if they're not even a part of that. And they're just creative. They can't do nothing else but that, because you're not creating nothing for them to go to. You're not giving them nowhere else to be. What happens when non-criminals stand up amongst friends that are maybe criminals? The non-criminals end up getting criminal records just like their peers. So no, it's not about blaming the youth them for what they're doing. They're doing what they're being left to do. But it is about blaming those that were given a pot of money and told to do something that they haven't already done. They still haven't even done it. Them kind of money there, you're supposed to take out, is all, the whole gang of the youths them, you're supposed to go and put them on a fucking plane with that money there and show them a different way of life. Bring them to some hardship, some real hardship, and make them help some youths them across some different part of the world. But you lot ain't dealing with like prevention. You lot ain't dealing with intervention. You lot ain't trying to intervene and see what the frick's going on there. No, actually come here. You need to be over here. You're coming with us. We need to actually assess this youth and assess the situation. We're not doing none of that. We ain't doing no SWOT analysis on the youths them individually. We're just caring about the victims that are victims of the bad breed youth them. But the problem, who is the bad breed? You, them. No one don't want to trouble them. But this is what the money and the funding is there for. To deter these young youths them from using knives and guns and to push them into a different direction, show them there's a better way. When I say I'm really, 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 really confused to what I see online, I'm absolutely confused. Jono. Confused. Jono stuff. Well, we're going to have to do something about something. We're going to have to do something about something still. Like, I spoke to the brothers them on my page. I said, yo, bros, those that would like to do something about something, let's come offline. Let's stop talking online. Let's link up. You know that I've got one telephone number in my phone from one of my brothers. My brother made me know, look, bro, I'm looking after my family at the moment. They're not well. I'm looking after them, but try know I'm there. And trust me, just don't watch nothing. I just got a duty at the moment, but I'm there, bro. What? Where's the rest of the brothers that's online talking all of the stuff? And no one ain't saying nothing? No one don't want to link up? But I'm hearing, oh, there's an event. Jedi's holding an event up the road, but no one ain't sending no info. No one don't know nothing. No one ain't keeping it like we're all strangers. And I said it on my live. I said, we're going on like we don't know each other. All of us, we all know each other. You know what I mean? But then again, with that being said, it makes me know that it's just about the funding. And if it's about the funding, I don't want nothing to do with it. Because if we're not willing to get up and make the moves without gaining anything, then I don't want to stand with none of these people. I don't want to stand with people that's only standing to gain. I don't want to stand with anyone that only stands to gain. I don't want to stand with none of you that only want to gain. You see, the people that are running down the funding, I look at you people like Operation Trident. Trident always, every child's blood that run is how that flipping organization or that corporation was run. It was funded by every time a blood was spilt, one of our little black brothers or black sisters' blood was spilt, these people would get more funding until they started making chewing gums out of it. Chewing gum, Trident, chewing gum, Trident, chewing gum, Trident, just taking a mick out of us. Now we're taking the mick out of ourselves because we only want to rise up for the problem when there's money to be had or some little jerk chicken forget at the end of the day. Is that what this is? That's why I step back, because I'm telling you, I feel like I'm the only frigging person that's passionate about what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying Raspek is passionate. Don't get it twisted. Raspek ain't even one of the brothers that I'm talking about. But the rest of the brothers them out there is who I'm talking about. The ones them that are out there chatting a bag of shit on their pages. And when they see that I've requested to be on their live, they don't want me on their live because whatever their underlying issues are with me. But it just makes me know that you are not for the greater good of the people. You really ain't there for the greater good of nothing more than some little money that you want to get. You're only little friend them. And we see through that and we know what you're about. So stay over there. And that's where the thing's at. You get me? I step back. Let the people them that think they know best do best. And I'm sitting there thinking, maybe that was a bad decision, Patrick, because this don't look right. It don't look right. It don't look right. It don't look right. How many of these bloggers have gone and found the family members of this little girl? Instead of posting the little girl's picture, how many of you have gone found where the families live and gone, sat down with the family and said your condolence to them, heartfelt condolence, deep heartfelt condolence to them, face to face? But you think you got the right to post up their daughter on social media. This is what I'm saying about people. There's a way to do things. And I come from that cloth of doing things the right way. If I can't get to do it the right way, I'm not doing that. I'm not just posting a child. The mother has to tell me that it's okay, post, because I want to raise awareness for this, or the mom has to be the advocate for that. People, I'm coming off of the page, man. You know the thing already, man. I'm back in the world of music. I gotta make some, just change my local narrative and change my energy card. That there, I can't lie to you. Seeing what I see online, I don't even want to look on social media for another couple days or maybe a week. It is crazy. I don't know what's going on. But I feel like the brothers and the sisters are taking the social media thing too far. Like, we need to have empathy for people and situations. I definitely need to have morals, Catherine. You're definitely right. We need morals, you know, and self-discipline. Self-discipline will tell you and make you know when it's the right time to push something or when it's not right to post something, because it's just not right. You know what I mean? But on that note, my people, I'm going to leave it there, so I ain't even going to go too far in, because I feel like I've really touched what I needed to say and got whatever I needed to get off my chest in regards to that, and you won't hear anything else from that from me. I just hope the brothers and the sisters out there do what's right from here on. Anyone posting pictures of the little boy, that's not even the boy, please take down them videos, take down them pictures, take down the pictures of the little girl. Just honor the family, man. They're going through a rough time, a very, very rough time, and we wouldn't like it to be us. We don't know what it's like for that to be us, or to put your foot in them people their shoes right now. Respect their wishes, man. Take down them pictures, please. Take down the little girl's pictures, them. Unless you're the family members. Unless you're the family members of the little girl, I don't think we should be posting the little girl at this time. You get me? Honestly, man. As I respect my people, if you can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful, stay in your yard, man. You know what the chopping.